Music is alive and well. The torch is being carried forward with bands like this. So finally we get here, day 3 of Pain Remains trilogy with Lorna Shore, and it seems like we're in for quite an epic today because we did parts 1 and 2. That's taken 12 minutes and we've still got another 8 or 9 minutes to go yet. So it's going to be big. Grab yourself a coffee, sit yourself back, and let's see how this epic monster theatre piece plays out. Again, no gap in between. We've been going now for 12 minutes. This is one of those huge epic pieces. Part 3. Big Gravitas Orchestra. And we moved into E minor as well. Gothic choir. I'm watching Batman. Or the end of the third Matrix film where they're fighting in the rain. Straight in. Again, I've read the lyrics in advance and I'm kind of taking note of those, but it's not something you can do while listening to the music to me. Some of this riffing is just stunning, isn't it? Tubular bells! Love that. Just love it when you get a major chord in the middle of a minor chord sequence, just like this happening at this point. It's just like the whole thing lifts. It's interesting, isn't it, how the music in some ways is slow, but there's so much energy behind it. It's like metal and hip hop finally came together to create a love child. That there. That's my favourite bit. Oh, he's here again. My mate. Double track shredding. If this guy ever released an album of his own, I would be all over it. Bass drum on the offbeat. Pushing it forward all the time. It all purrs down, doesn't it? But it's still bubbling under. Just getting ready to burst out of the bag. Those bits are so useful for just giving the ear a little break from the distortion of the guitars, so that when they come back in, they just punch in you, don't they? I have checked, this is the official music video. And I will say what I've said over the last two videos, it's a fantastic video, and I like the blue tinge, and it's got loads and loads of atmosphere, and then there's just these little moments of almost like a life insurance advert. Apparently you get a free Parker pen at the end of this video. It's anthemic, it's epic. It's quite easy to latch onto, both harmonically and melodically as well, which also really helps the immediacy of it. And yet you imagine you could listen to this over and over again and still keep discovering new things. I do like that chord sequence. Keyboard. Beautiful keyboard. This keyboard sound, I think because it's so transparent, it goes really well with metal. You listen to Sleep Token, you've got a very similar keyboard in the background for most of the music. Almost like a string tone with a bell over the top. Beautiful orchestral arranging though, isn't it? Changes the first time. Very easy to click into, even on first listen. Whoever put me on to Lorna Shore, and particularly the Pain Remains trilogy, thank you. I mean, it was quite a number of people who wrote about this, and I can see why. Absolute quality tracks. Gorgeous choir. Again, very expensive kind of feel. Expensive and expansive as well. It's a thing of beauty, isn't it? It's absolute creation of beauty. Still just going on. And then fades away. There we go. Oh, let's have a look. Lorna Shore. Will Ramos, vocals. Yes, I knew that. Didn't know anybody else though. Adam D'Amico, lead guitar. Austin Archie, drums. Andrew O'Connor, rhythm guitar. Michael Yeager, bass. Who plays the keyboards? Who orchestrates the music? Director, producer, lighting, that's the video. So, my question to you is, does this band have a keyboard player? And if so, who is he? And who does all the string arranging or programming or what have you? Because I'm very surprised to see that there is no keyboard player listed there. Speaking as a keyboard player, come on, let's be fair. Guy was doing a lot of heavy lifting in that, let's face it. Anyway, fantastic. And I was just looking at the words of the outro as we went. This is my epilogue, my soliloquy. Take this broken melody straight to the grave. It's not a broken melody, isn't it? It's a beautiful melody. Dancing like flames, which is why the studio's burning down. After all that I've done, I'll salt the earth and disappear in a sea of fire. Well, that's not very right on, is it? Don't ruin it for the rest of us. Disappear in your sea of fire if you must, but let's not salt the earth at the same time. Let's not get too bitter. Anyway, well done the lot of them. And the ghost keyboard player as well, who doesn't seem to exist, but he's definitely there. It's interesting, isn't it? Because there are it's all layers, isn't it? And you've got Will at the top with his vocals, and then the guitars sit underneath that, and then underneath that sits the keyboard and the orchestra, and then underneath that is the drums pushing through, and everything just sits in its place, and it's so well balanced and it's so well mixed that I am just in awe of the whole process, to be honest with you. I never knew, because when I started this channel, I hadn't really listened to anything like this for years and years, and I never knew that metal could be so moving, so melodic, and yes, so technically brilliant. I grew up on the likes of Iron Maiden and who have you, and they still are technically brilliant. But this stuff is just, music is alive and well, isn't it? For all those people who say, music is not what it was, music is alive and well and living, and the torch is being carried forward with bands like this. And, Viva to pushing the music forward always, producing the next new thing, taking it in the next new direction. Lorna Shore, tremendous. I'll be back next week looking at something, no doubt completely different. If you want to keep up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.